It's time to rock out with Yousician on guitar for 60 days. I will learn a whole lot more from this software than I did for Rocksmith. Or will I? The answer is yes. Yousician is a great tool to learn from. So you can, click away now if you want and just go purchase Yousician. Or you can hear my reasoning on why it's up to you. What's going on, everybody? My name is Jack Jenkins, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I do, fitness videos or videos and reviews, just in general, in the topics of self-improvement. From product reviews, like I said, to fitness challenges, to, like learning musical instruments or learning skills, learning how to knit, that counts as self-improvement. I'll do pretty much anything suggested. So, try and turn this sack of garbage into a nice, shiny, hotter bag of garbage today. Go ahead and leave a comment and tell me what challenge you want to do. Today I'm going to be talking about my Yousician experience with playing on guitar for 60 days.
For self-improvement, crafts, and fitness games, go ahead and turn on YouTube and watch Jack.
Welcome back from the intro. Let's rock. As always, let me provide you with some background on perspective on my experience with this instrument. I am still incredibly new playing the guitar. I've only played for about 120 days total from my Rocksmith Challenges videos. Both the 2016 and the 2014 remastered version I reviewed and talked about my experience there. And by the way, I'm going to be referencing Rocksmith a lot, so go ahead and watch my video series on that if you haven't. I have played Yousician before on the bass, and you can see my 60-day review for that instrument by clicking that little link below. Awesome. I will repeat myself a few times in that video, but you should still give it a watch so that way I can get started on that YouTube ad sharing and make me some money. Yousician is an app that promises to teach you how to play an instrument, and I feel like it does the job pretty well. Not amazingly or anything. You're not going to be an expert by just playing Yousician, but it does a pretty good job. You can play it on your phone or through your computer using either like a microphone, an audio interface, or the Rocksmith cable. You won't be able to hear yourself playing unless you have an audio interface and that has the headphone jack when you can just put it in. It sucks since other apps, including the Rocksmith that I mentioned, can get that to work. I tried utilizing my microphone, but it couldn't just work with the chords very well. For some reason it's just not recognizing the chords. But everything else I could recognize, So I switched over to using the Rocksmith cable exclusively on my PC and, tested out on the phone, which works, but I only have electric guitar, so that's the setup I would recommend. Just because using your phone, it can be a challenge because it's so many notes on this tiny little screen. Once you are set up, a little ball will appear and you're playing the fret and on the line on the grid. Overall, the system works very well. It doesn't feel as well or as polished as Rocksmith, but it may be due to a much smaller team. The game utilizes the Unity engine, so the app is pretty game-like, I would say, in nature, with the points, the leaderboards, and more. Rocksmith was a fun app that you could show off and play the actual songs to bring up, the obvious comparison again. Yousician, to me, feels like the learning app. and does a fantastic job of actually teaching you how to play the guitar, much better than what was in Rocksmith, and a lot more organized, and a lot more YouTube channels can teach you. The game is broken up into different paths, with each teaching you a new technique. I actually should have said that the game was broken up into different paths. They updated it with a new design halfway through the challenge, which is why some video footage looks kind of like that whole path system. You scroll down, another has like a little horizontal screw me. Many people didn't like it, and I would be lying to say this has changed for the better. It's either this way for mobile users, but what about us desktop people? Don't we matter? Now you just have to scroll along and choose from the section, and then you play a song from that section. Gone are the challenge missions you have to beat to unlock the next level, which does kind of suck, because I like to see how good I was at the end of the challenge, but can't win them all. You can also just choose whatever and play what you want, which kind of ruins the whole progression system. I should say, as a beginner, I was following that. If you're intermediate, it probably would be better for you this way. There are 10 levels for rhythm / chords and lead. Knowledge goes up to level 6, which, is a shame since there is so much more music theory, and it would be cool if the app teaches you some more and teaches you how to actually create your own awesome Rocksmith hits. The game goes from playing notes to line skipping, and then teaches techniques such as slides and, legato. There are fewer techniques in this game than in other learning applications, such as Rocksmith. There's no harmonics. I can't even tell if you can hear that. It's a shame because of the limited interface, but you can really only do so much. When doing anything, you'll often hit a wall where you can't progress. That was me in the chords path with Yousician. Oh, good God. As you can see from my footage, I was 1-starring and, getting stuck at level 1. It was a pain. Whereas, if I went over to the lead, I was starring level 5 songs pretty easy the first time through. The app does a great job encouraging you to stick with it until you can get a gold star by having the practice mode train on what you're missing. If you are currently in, the app and are stuck, stick with it. Trust me, I was there, I was in your shoes, I stuck with it, and now look at me. Let me bring up my sheet. So, it took me until day 46 to gold level 1. It then only took me 10 days to gold the first part of level 2. I ran out of time before, I could gold all the levels, but still, once you break through your pain, and once you just kind of break through that wall, you will learn so much and at a faster rate until you just hit the next wall. And then you're just banging your head against it until it breaks again. Welcome to the world of IT. I know I'm describing, the process of learning, but still, so many applications don't do an excellent job of assisting with the process of learning, and Yousician does a great job in doing so. It feels so good to be able to get that gold star, and when the animation comes on to switch from blue to gold, oh boy, it just feels good, man. It needs to be like Peggle though, when you hit it in the ball, it goes boo doo doo doo. I feel like that should do it when it hits gold stars. You just need that dopamine rush that only learning a real life skill can give. Over the course of the 60 days, I was able to get to level 4 in chords, level 7 in lead, and 6 in knowledge. I almost gold starred 6, but again, it takes a lot more time than, 60 days will give you. And I was only playing for like 25 minutes during my lunch, so if I played for like an hour each day, could have gold starred it. To beat the entire game and gold star it all, man, you gotta be like Joe Satriani. It's hard. I highly recommend it, though, that each and every one of you try at least a month to, sharpen your skills with a path. And I feel like even advanced players may have a challenge golding some of these higher levels. It gets tough. Alongside the learning, you have weekly challenges where you can play and see where you rank amongst the others, who play the game. The songs that are created by the staff are all great. The featured artist songs, however, aren't that good. Each week, a new song pops up from guitar legends such as Billie Eilish or Sonny and Cher. Yeah, they don't really pick good sponsored pieces in the app. That's an understatement. Not only is the selection a little weak, but they're also all covers of the song, which is absurd. If you're paying $180 a year for all instrument access, just give me the original songs. Rocksmith Plus came out and people are upset about that price. I'm just like, it's a lot cheaper than Yousician. Let's see how it does. My suggestion for Yousician guitar is the same as my suggestion for bass. Get a month-by-month subscription to try and level up your skills. Stick with the learning tab and the weekly challenges. And, ignoring the newly posted published songs until, they can switch away from using covers, use the original songs, and actually pick better song choices. Oh, yeah, I really want to play along with Britney Spears. Actually, I do. I love you, Britney. After a few months of playing, I would switch over to Rocksmith to play the real versions of the songs, and it feels a lot better. Yousician is an excellent tool that teaches you how to play an instrument. And I learned so much from just 60 days of playing this game. I can actually play some chords now. How cool is that? So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Here's my sheet for the 60 days. I highly recommend you download it for yourself and play Yousician. Like I said, give it a try for a few months. If you like this video, which you shouldn't try for a few months, then please give it a thumbs up. That doesn't make sense, but I wrote it in there anyways. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you have any challenges or any ideas you want me to complete in, go ahead and leave a comment. That was loud. There it is. Then leave a comment below. Again, anything from the world of self-improvement, I will do. From fitness to learning a skill or to, to fashion. It'll be nice to have an excuse to buy real clothes instead of the same 5 shirts for these videos. Anything, I'm willing to try it. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at TrueJackJank. Lastly, have a fantastic day. Everyone, all you guys are just so amazing.